do you think, Sasha?
Cool.
Look at that.
This is my relationship with my parents. Now, the relationship in my family is incredibly strong. As you may or may not know, I don't remember anything from Arkhangelsk, Russia, from the orphanage over there, because I came to New Zealand when I was only 2 years old in 1994. Over the years, my childhood, all of that, all my memories are right here in New Zealand. But the one thing that plays an important role in my life is my relationship with my parents. I always and often thank my parents for raising me to who I am today. And as you may know, and you've been following my journey over the last few years, you can see that my relationship with my parents and our entire family is incredibly strong. Since me reaching out to my birth parents for the first time 7 years ago, you know, that really changed our family completely. And I can never think of just how important that is for us. My family have always had that support for me for searching for my birth family, and to me that just plays a big part of making that decision and a big part of my life. Now I know that a lot of parents all across the world, a lot of families, every family is different, but I just want to point out how strong our relationship is and what my relationship is like with my parents. Now my parents have always had the Russian culture in our family, ever since a young age and ever since I could remember. There's always photos, always videos, and a lot of Russian souvenirs that we had in the family. I believe this is a huge part in our family, and of course this is very important. As being adopted from Russia, they still had that background in our family, which is important. Now this time 5 years ago as well, my parents went to Russia and got to meet my birth parents. It was honestly one of the most incredible moments of my life, a day that I will never forget, and having that connection as well has made our family so much stronger, and it's definitely grown our family so much more. We always exchange letters both to each other, both my birth parents to my parents. We all exchange letters and always exchange communication, and for us that is very important. You know, it was always, all the family in Russia always said all the time, our family has not only, you know, changed, but it's grown bigger. And I always look at that as it's grown completely bigger. And my mum actually said that first time. She said, look, Misha, to my birth father, Misha, our family has grown so much bigger. And having that connection as well, and as a family, it's just very special for all of us. Now every time I go and visit my parents as well, we're always video calling my birth father, and I'm doing all the translation. I mean, I'm not the best at it, I'm okay, but just having small things like that in our family is very important and very strong. Of course, everyone has a different journey to go through as well, but with my relationship with my parents, I just can't thank them enough for everything as well. And I always talk about this with my family as well. We always talk about that connection, always talk about the past, and always talk about the stories, because it has made us who we are as a family. That connection with all of our family, our entire family, my mum and dad, my birth parents, is only going to get stronger. I really do feel that as well, and it always takes small steps. No matter what the time frame is, everything will happen in small steps. You got to take that, you got to give it time, you got to take it at your own pace and take small steps every time in every chance that you can. I always say that with my family as well, you know, them connecting more with the Russian culture, them even visiting my birth parents a few years ago is just a special thing for all of us as well. And connecting with that as well, talking about it often. And I know that one day my birth parents hopefully will one day come to New Zealand as well. I really, really wish that too. I mean, my mom has such a strong connection with Russia itself, just her with what she's done in the past. In the 1990s, I'll tell you what happened, but in the 1990s, my mum used to donate gifts to the orphanages in Russia, and having that sort of thing that she did with all of her friends who also had adopted children from Russia is just incredible. And so even a few years ago when I went back to Russia to my orphanage to take gifts myself, taking on the lead in the family a little bit, it was just incredible because my mum decided to help out and knit all this stuff for the children, and it was just beautiful. It was just stunning and it was amazing. And my mum is proud to always connect with that Russian side as well. And my dad, he just loves the Russian culture. He loves, you know, just hanging out with the Russians. He thinks they're the funniest people, and we just have that strong connection as well as a family. And I know that they will go back to Russia one day as well to revisit, because it is part of all of us as well. There's obviously the genetic side of me and there's the personality side of me, but I'm a big mix of that. I really feel that as well. I get a lot of my humor, a lot of it from my birth father, I think, but I also get my strong personality from my mum and dad here. And that is a big part of me. That definitely makes me who I am. And I remember my birth mother saying to me a few weeks ago, Sasha, you've grown up to be an incredible man. Thank you so much for your parents for raising you who you are. And I honestly say that all the time to my parents all the time too. Thank you so much, mum and dad. I love you. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for watching this video too. I hope that all of you are looking after yourselves, keeping each other safe and looking out for each other. Thank you so much. And until next time, до свидания из Новой Зеландии. И спасибо большое. И пока.